Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Ms. Terry Flettrich Rohe.
I've been in love with this woman for 35 years. Ever since we worked together at WDSU way long time ago, and we had some very great adventures at WDSU, but after that we kind of lost track with each other. She moved up to Hancock, Maine, someplace like that, and married some other guy. And I married some other gal and moved to Pittsburgh. So we kind of lost track, and Gretchen and I moved back to town. We stayed here, and suddenly, just out of the blue, about a year ago, I got a call from Terry, and she said, "Charlie, I'm doing a documentary on New Orleans and the recovery, and I'd like you to help me with it." And I said, "Well, gee, Terry," and she said, "I'm not paying you anything to do it." And I said, "Well, okay, Terry, because you can't say no to Terry Flettrich. You just can't do it." So we did the documentary. In fact, she let me sing 17th Street Levee Blues, which I thought was really kind of cool. And after it was done, she said, "Charlie, I want to do something else. I want your help. I'm bringing back Mrs. Muffin." Now, for you younger folks out here who may not remember Mrs. Muffin was one of probably the original children's television show in the country. Terry started back in 1947 or 1948, I can't remember which year. And she was identified with that. Terry virtually invented television in New Orleans, and to a certain extent invented television in the country. Well, anyway, she said, "I want you to write me a children's song." And I said, "Well, gee, Terry, I don't know nothing about writing a children's song." She said, "Oh, of course you do." And so you can't say no to Terry. And I wrote words to the song, and I got my good friend Paul Schierhorn to put some music to it. And it came out a little bit more than just a children's song. I kind of like it. And
I love it.
And we call it Terry's Song. Mama Frog Irma said the husband Hoppy told, "Hoppy dear, I love it here, but it's time to hit the road. Let's hop on down the highway and get ourselves back home. I miss our great aquarium, I miss the Superdome. Isn't it good to be back home again? Been gone so long, seemed like it never end. We miss the music, the neighborhood, the food and the style, but what we really miss are friends who make our lives worthwhile. Papa Alligator told his loving wife, "Houston's been fine, but I miss our former life. Let's go on down the highway, it's time that we were gone. I miss the place we used to live on Bayou St. John. Isn't it good to be back home again? Been gone so long, seemed like it never ends. We miss the music, the neighborhood, the food and the style, but what we really miss are friends who make our lives worthwhile." The Pelican said, "Yeah, I can see Louisiana shore, way back in my memory, the way it was before. I'll fly on down the highway to the place that I adore. I'll find a pier to sit on and rest forevermore." So the Pelican, the Gator, the Frog and the Toad all went down the highway, the bayou and the road. And I know you won't believe it, but I tell you I was there when these friends got together in Jackson Square. Isn't it great to be back home again? Been gone so long, seemed like it never ends. We miss the music, the neighborhood, the food and the style, but what we really miss are friends who make our lives worthwhile. What we really miss are friends who make our lives